Wild Women began with Lucille, our very dear friend Lucille, who is currently living in Beijing, and I, many years ago, I mean, we actually can't believe it's 10 years ago now, around her kitchen table, that is where the dream of Wild Women started.
Our plan initially was to create a nurturing environment for women to participate in a really cool, affordable, physically challenging multi-day event or running adventure that would empower them and take them through some places of astonishing natural beauty along the wild coast. It became a reality really quickly, and overnight we had a whole lot of women on board, and it's really hard to believe that 2021 is going to mark a whole decade of fabulous wild women.
Where we realized that we needed to start an event that was not a race, that was not a competition, that was focused on nurturing women, that creating an environment for them where they could have a fun, collaborative, wholehearted, just connected experience.
Can you believe that Wild Women on the Run will be celebrating 10 years in 2021? In the last 9 years, Wild Women has raised close to 850,000 Rand. We support 2 charities, both of which are rooted in the Eastern Cape. African Angels Independent School is located out at Sinsa, and Busfair Babies Birthing Center is located in Hamburg. These are both women-run charities which benefit both children and women in our communities.
So the 10th year is about honouring the strength and tenacity of the over 70 women that have shared this Wild Woman experience with us. It's also about acknowledging our sister branch in Beijing, China, Wild Women on the Wall, and also about celebrating the joy, the laughter, the friendship, and the supporting structure that we've forged over the last 10 years. And most importantly, applauding our sponsors and supporters in giving so freely to our charities.
Well, there's 3 things that I got from Wild Women. Number 1, you are so much stronger than you think you are. Number 2, whatever you do, you can always do more and you can do better. And after 3 days of running with a bunch of wild women, you go home to your everyday life, but you take with you 24 women that you know has got your back.
The Wild Women really taught me to stop being such a mean girl to myself. I found that if a group of women were able to accept me for who I was, then I maybe should get my act together and start accepting myself as well. I learned to receive when I was doing Wild Women, like it was okay. And I also learned that I'm good enough.
Before I met this tribe of wild women, it never occurred to me that people actually run for fun. So that was the first thing. And I soon discovered it could be fun. I had a lot of fun. Also, it was just discovering that I can. This body that you hardly even notice every day, suddenly it gets stronger and stronger, and you can survive out of your comfort zone.
And you get to meet the most amazing women that go on this incredible adventure with you. And at the end of the day, your great big adventure that you've just absolutely had the most amazing 3 days adventuring with all these like-minded women, the effort that you put into that, somebody reaps the reward as well as yourself.
Wild Women began for me 5 years ago, and I didn't realize that I wasn't seeing the world in full HD. But Wild Women did that for me. It opened up, the colors were brighter, things looked better. I had a tribe of women behind me, I had a tribe of women backing me, that if I ever had a disaster, I had the Wild Women on my side.
I've never met such a warm and wonderful family. And a lot of us women, I find, we go through life very busy and we don't look after ourselves. And this wonderful group of women has been like a sisterhood, a family that has inspired me.
For me, I love my body for what it can do and not for what it looks like. That's what I've learned the most from Wild Women. That was a hard one for me. My first Wild Woman, I wore shorts right up past my knees. In fact, I had I had shin guards on too, or calf things, and you couldn't even see my legs. Nothing was exposed. And on the third day, I said, yeah, one day when I'm more confident, I'll wear shorts. And on the third day, the girls were like, you wearing shorts? And I was like, no, I won't wear shorts. They're like, you wearing short running shorts? And I did, I wore them. And this Wild Woman, for the 3 days in a row, I wore short shorts. And that was for me something huge.
Every now and then, the ladies would say, stop, and turn around and see how far you had come, like physically on the route. And for me, when I would do that, it's almost as if I could reflect back on my life. It was sort of synonymous with how far I had come.
But that's not all. Like, not only do we want to raise R1 million on our own steam, what we actually want to do is find a visionary sponsor who understands the incredible wholehearted ethos that is Wild Women to partner with us and actually match 1 million. That is our goal for our 10th year of Wild Women.
Hashtag Womanda.
Hashtag women supporting women and giving back.
Hashtag hope is a doing word. Get up your backside and do something.